first weightlifting activity every martial artist must do is power cleans. They're very important for explosive athleticism. I'm not a specialist, but I do the best I can, and I try to do between 5 to 10 reps at a time. The second weightlifting activity that all martial artists must do is bench press. Pivotal for striking because it works the shoulder, the chest, and the triceps, and all the actions we need for striking with our hands. For bench press, I try to do reps of 15 to 20 per set. The third weightlifting activity that all martial artists must do is squats. It's crucial for a solid foundation, strong legs, and even a little bit lower back. And strong legs is where all the power in the martial arts comes from. So let's do 10 reps of squats right now. The fourth weightlifting activity that all martial artists must do is rows. I'm not talking about rows on a row machine. I'm talking about rows with our bar or with dumbbells. And I want you guys to focus on that flat back, solar plexus toward the ground, and pulling those elbows up as high as you can, because for a martial artist, grabbing a leg, pulling somebody down, we need these pulling boa constrictor-like muscles, and the rows are going to give us that. And the fifth weightlifting activity that all martial artists must do is a combo activity that I do, which is going to combine bicep curls with overhead military presses with dumbbells. So get yourself a pair of dumbbells just like this, and we're going to do reps of 10 and 10. I'm trying to focus on getting the arms straight with each curl. Straighten it. 3, 4, 5, 6, get them straight. 7, stationary elbow. 8, 9, 10, and then up to overhead press. Get that good range of motion from shoulder. Press, hold for a second. 2, 3, 4. Keeping my body guessing. Curling action, then pressing action. Is that 7? 8, 9, 10, And I do multiple sets of this, confusing my body with curls and overhead presses. The first body weight only exercise that you must do if you're a martial artist is, of course, horse stance. Get your stance about this far apart. Bring the hands in front of the chest or to the waist. The waist is better because it uses back muscles. Drop to flat and assume the perfect horse stance for at least a minute. The second body weight activity you must do if you're a martial artist is, of course, push-ups for striking and for core. You don't realize how much stomach is involved with a push-up. My baseball coach and my boss when I was a teenager was also a 5th dan in karate, and he told me that when a human being can do 100 push-ups without stopping, they know they're in good shape. So try to do anything from 10 to 100 push-ups. The third body weight exercise that martial artists must do is leg raises, because leg raises are the perfect abdominal focused exercise for kickers. Straighten your knee and have the hands resting on the stomach or at the chest. Or hands up, guard. Come on down to the ground, where I'm very comfortable fighting on the ground. This is our fourth exercise involving body weight that martial artists must do, which is back bridge. It's so important for bridging up if you're about to get covered by somebody and mounted by somebody. It's also important for back flexibility, which gives you strength and youthfulness. It's also good for shoulder strength, leg strength. It involves the entire body. And the fifth and final body weight oriented exercise that martial artists must do is my least favorite and the thing I'm the worst at. So I practice it the most to try to make it stronger and stronger every year, and it's pull-ups. Before I had a pull-up bar like this, I just used an eave of my house, and I grabbed the roof of my house, just did pull-ups on the house. So you can find anything you can swing from. Go to a playground and use the monkey bars. That's a great way to do pull-ups. And if you can't do a lot of pull-ups, or I have some people, some students and friends who can't even do one pull-up, I have them do pull-up negatives. So here's an example of 5 regular pull-ups. I always hold the last one down slow. And if you can't do a pull-up, you do pull-up negatives. They look like this. Jumping into it and down as slow as you can to the ground. Jumping into it, down slow. Jump into it, down 3, 4, 5. And that way you're at least getting the pull-up muscles and tendons worked that need to be, and working on your negative strength.